Huge news, guys. Great news. Breaking news. A big win here. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is your home for real Second Amendment rights. I'm Jared with Guns and Gadgets, and today have huge news that came out late yesterday afternoon, early evening in the fight for freedom. And this is a celebratory coffee. The Biden administration's unconstitutional pistol-brace ban has officially been gutted and buried. That's right. Yesterday, the Department of Justice, the federal government, just dropped its appeal in the Mock versus Garland lawsuit. Thank you, Firearms Policy Coalition. And that, my friends, is what victory looks like. Before I dig into the details, I want to thank today's sponsor, Sonoran Desert Institute. Sonoran Desert Institute has a ton of stuff for you to check out. If you ever thought about turning your love for firearms into a career, SDI offers accredited online programs in firearms technology, gunsmithing, and even drones. Learn from home, train with hands-on materials, and start building the skills to defend liberty through craftsmanship. Check them out at the link in the description below, sdi.edu/GNG, and let's break this down. This all started with ATF's final rule, 2021 R Romeo-08 Foxtrot, which attempted to reclassify millions of pistols equipped with stabilizing braces as short-barreled rifles, meaning they'd fall under the NFA, the National Firearms Act. And that would have forced millions of law-abiding Americans to register their guns, destroy them, or face felony charges. Let's be honest. The Biden ATF didn't do this for public safety. This was a backdoor gun grab, pure and simple. They used bureaucratic rulemaking to turn millions of peaceable Americans into criminals overnight. But they didn't count on Firearms Policy Coalition. Yeah, FPC filed suit, and that case became known as Mock versus Garland. Now, the argument was straightforward in this case. Number one, braced pistols are not short-barreled rifles. Number two, even if they were, they're still protected arms under the Second Amendment. And number three, the ATF doesn't have the power to make laws. That's Congress's job. We should abolish them. That's a train. In 2023, the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals agreed with Firearms Policy Coalition. And in a scathing ruling, the court found that ATF's new rule likely violated the Administrative Procedures Act and the Constitution. And as a result, the court issued an injunction protecting FPC members and others while the case moved forward. But then in 2024, the district court issued a final judgment vacating the rule entirely. That means the rule was gone, kaput, done. But yesterday, in 2025, here in July, the federal government has officially dismissed its appeal. Maybe this is linked to the budget information I told you yesterday, but FPC boss Brandon Combs said this is the final nail in the coffin of this unconstitutional overreach. And Cody Wisniewski from Firearms Policy Coalition Action Foundation said the government is finally retreating from the Biden administration's patently unlawful effort to turn millions of peaceable people into felons by decree. And David Farrell of Maxim Defense, they were also in this lawsuit. He called this a monumental step in preserving gun rights for future generations. They're all right. This is more than a legal victory. This is a message to every tyrant in Washington. We're done being bullied. Millions of Americans use stabilizing braces, not to evade the law, which is unconstitutional anyway, but to shoot safely and responsibly, especially disabled veterans and folks with limited upper body strength. Now, this ban would have made all of them felons overnight. But thanks to this case and the relentless pressure from you, the 2A community, we have turned the tide. Now, let me be absolutely clear. The Mock v. Garland decision was a landmark moment. It reaffirmed what we already knew. Our rights do not disappear because some bureaucrat wannabe writes a rule. And we fought this ban and we won, but that doesn't mean that they're done coming after us. And here's what this victory means for you. Number one, the ATF pistol brace rule is vacated nationwide and officially dead. Nail is in the coffin now. Two, you are not required to register or destroy your braced pistol. And number three, there's no NFA tax on them, no forced compliance, no felony charges, because the rule is now dead. But this fight proves how quickly the government will weaponize agencies against you. All it takes is a stroke of a pen, and that's not the way it's supposed to be. That's why we need to stay engaged. We cannot afford to rest. We must continue supporting groups like Firearms Policy Coalition, donating to them, sharing, and fighting bad laws in court and at the ballot box. We can join FPC and donate with the link. It's in every description of every video I do. And we must hold Congress accountable, because if they had done their job, if they had the balls to do it, ATF would have never dared to cross this line. If you believe in freedom, if you believe in due process, and if you believe in the Second Amendment, then this is the place to be. Hit that like button, subscribe to stay informed, that red button below me. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. And share this video to spread the truth that the mainstream media won't touch. And don't forget to check out our friends at Sonoran Desert Institute. Whether you're looking to become a gunsmith or deepen your technical knowledge, SDI is helping build the next generation of defenders of the Second Amendment. Thank you for your time. I am Jared from Guns and Gadgets. And as always, be safe, stay vigilant, and stay free. Remember this: the duty of a true patriot is to protect his country from its government. Take care, America.